I love this game simply because there is no one I can ever blame for things that go wrong. It's all on me, and I like it that way. I love this game because no one can tell me when to do it. Oh, you must start at 9 and leave at 5. No, I start when I want to and I leave when I want to. And I love it that way. There are no bosses. There are no supervisors. There are really no rules except the rules that you impose on yourself. And you know what? I like it that way. This is a game that goes far beyond also just buying something for $1 and selling it for $2. All right, this game is spiritual in nature as far as I'm concerned. Do you know why it's spiritual in nature? It's spiritual in nature because it demands that the individual be true to himself first before there's any hope of being able to become consistently profitable. You see, the market seems to be an entity that will only cough up its jewels and its goods after you have gained some self-control, after you have built up a certain degree of self-discipline, after you have acquired a certain degree of self-mastery, after you have some control, after you can keep your own word to your own self, after you can set your rules and actually do it like a true man and a true woman. The market coughs up its jewels after those things have been achieved. And the reason why this activity has such a high failure rate is simply because how many people in life reach a certain level of self-discipline and self-mastery? How many people can raise their hand and with a straight face and a pure heart tell you, I have mastered myself? How many people are truly disciplined? How many people can truly keep their own word to their own self? Not many. And so it's not that this game we call trading is so complex. Markets go up, they go down, and they go sideways. What's complex about that? Nothing. We bring complexity to it with all our baggage, with all our problems, with all our hang-ups, with all our emotional instability and our psychological mix-ups. We are the complex ingredient in the formula. It is we in the mix that make this game. We make this game difficult. We make this game complex. We make this game have such a high failure rate. But oh my goodness, for the few, and it normally is just a few, for the few who reach the mountaintop, for the few who can get beyond themselves, for the few who can squash the ego and put in its place something sturdy, something real, something concrete, something that doesn't flip-flop, something that is true every single time, like your trading plan. For those few individuals who can do that and do it consistently, OMG, there is nothing more sublime on this planet. There is nothing more fulfilling, because with every act, every buy, every sell, every profit, every small loss you take does something spiritual. It confirms that you have mastered yourself. The true definition of the word individual is really indivisible, which means whole or holy. You see, most people in the world are not true individuals. They are not indivisible. They are not whole or holy, which is a derivative of the word whole. To be whole is to be holy. And this activity we call trading is not what most people in the world think it is when you look behind the curtain. Because its true goal is to make you a better human being, to make you a better person, to make you a better keeper of your word, to make you into an individual that when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And if you can't keep your own promises to yourself, I've said this many times, how can you keep your own promises to your children, to your wife, to your community, to your church, to your employer, to your friends? It starts with you first. And so people cough up this activity so quickly. They quit on it because they want the reward without first going through a personal and individual metamorphosis. See, that's the hard part. Trading is not the hard part. That's the easiest part of the equation. It's not the hard part, trading. It is going through your own personal metamorphosis. Because let me tell you something. After a month of trading, after 3 months of trading, after a year of trading, trust me, your trading results are your personal mirror into your soul as to who you are as a human being. And you know what? Most people don't want to look at that. That picture is so ugly that they don't want to look at it. And so they don't look at it, and therefore they don't change. They don't see the errors of their ways. They don't see where they need to tweak, where they need to eliminate, where they need to expand, where they need to pay more attention to, because they never look. It's scary to look at that picture. It's usually not pretty for the first 2 years, sometimes longer. For me, it was 4.5 years. It wasn't pretty. But I looked. I saw the picture, the reflection of greed come back to me in my numbers. I saw fear, the reflection of fear. I said, that's me? Yes, that was me, the reflection of fear at times in my numbers. I saw the inability to pull the trigger at the right time because of this fear. I saw the inability to capitalize on my lucky gains at the time. When they came through luck, I couldn't even capitalize on them because of greed at the time. I saw all sorts of demons that I thought I never had in my numbers. And I went on a journey. I went on a demon-killing journey for 4 years. And I focused on the biggest demon, the one with the loudest mouth, the one with I focused on the Floyd Mayweather demon every single time. The one with the biggest mouth, the one that was the most effective against me, even though I didn't like it. That's the Floyd Mayweather demon. And I went to kill the Floyd Mayweather demon.